It's not like I'm an enemy of progress. So I like the fact that, not that I like it or anything, but I'm okay with the fact that Zion and Chinwe, they've reconciled, right? Because you can see from the video that they are now hugging and everything, and there's a lot that happened before their wager presentation. My annoyance at the moment is, how is she going to take back all the things that she said about this guy, mainly about their relationship dynamics and just everything that she said while they were not talking? How is she going to take it back now? That is the issue with people doing cha-cha-cha or saying the most, talking, just doing so much or saying hurtful things just because you guys are not in good terms. Like, how is it going to happen? This morning, she still went on to talk about their situation with Mickey. Mickey was trying to plead with her because she said she wanted to leave the house. So he was trying to plead with her so that she will not leave and carry Zion with her, because if she leaves, Zion is supposed to also go as per dynamic duo. So he was trying to plead with her. This babe called Zion, called the situation a bad investment.
He's ungrateful. He's very ungrateful. One thing about me, I hate being grateful. I'm willing to count my losses and keep it moving. A bad investment.
Anyway, let's just talk about everything that has happened, the reconciliation process before that, and then their wager presentation. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This morning, I could not join in today's video because body say be firewood and you need some type of rest. So welcome back. If you're new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So this evening, Chinwe was in the room while others were in the living room trying to prepare for their wager presentation and stuff. In fact, she has just been away trying to, when you're showing that you're sad, you're going through a lot, so that the person that is involved is going to come and just check up on you. Yesterday he didn't do that. This morning, in fact, he has been ignoring her since yesterday, and it has just been getting through to her. She cried last night, she has said the most, she did everything to get his attention. She was not eating, she did not eat throughout yesterday. According to her, she did not eat. Bbnaija called her to take her drugs. She did not take the drugs. She told him that she had not eaten. So all of that was just for him to come and check up on her, know how she's doing, but he didn't do that. So today, Finally, she was in the room and he went to meet her for them to have that conversation. Inside that conversation, a lot was revealed. A lot of things were said. It was still a lot of back and forth that happened. It was just about being defensive and stuff. So the conversation, first of all, was okay, he was just telling her that, why would you just want to be problematic? A normal person would not just want to be problematic. Okay, no, he told her that it doesn't make sense for her for that to be her narrative in the house, just being that problematic person. And she said that he's the one that's painting her in that light, that he's trying to paint a picture of her.
Then why are you selling that narrative of yourself?
Don't say I'm selling that. You are the one driving the narrative of me being problematic. Am I a problematic person?
So I'm not getting into problems in this house.
Okay, what problems now? Open your mouth and talk. What problems?
Yesterday, it was a thing of him telling her that he's going to bring Chizoba to her for Chizoba to apologize to her first, and then she'll just reciprocate, right? And she said that she was not going to do that. And I think it was not just about saying that she wasn't going to do that. It was what was coming out of her mouth. It was more I'd rather die than do that. I cannot do that. That kind of thing. And apparently it was in front of some other housemates. So he found that disrespectful. He was if you have any regards for me, even if you don't want to listen to what I'm telling you, at least don't do that, or don't be combative and everything in front of all the others, right? So he was just saying that he felt disrespected by her actions yesterday.
It's I will bring her to come apologize to you, then you will not also return the favor. That's a bad thing, and that's what's making you cry. If you had any respect for me, Chinwe, if for nothing, for me being your man, when I ask you to do something, even if you don't want to do it, you will not make a fuss out of it in the presence of people.
And then he was also telling her that he has spoken to her before about how she can vent her anger. If she's really angry with somebody, that she can come upstairs, she can take him upstairs and just vent. Just use him as her venting board, not having to respond to anybody that triggers her in the house. That she should find a way to, that was the agreement, that she can vent to him.
If you want to para, come upstairs and para for me here, where nobody will see it.
Zion.
Do you have to go off where people can see
Zion.
That? You can always go off.
Oh, please.
And then they just kept going back and forth. This one say, this narrative, is it that's selling it, is it that's not selling it. It was just a lot of defense going on there, like I said. So at some point she was now like, okay, that's fine, that's now the whole thing is just that she understands that he doesn't love her, he doesn't have regards for having her, he doesn't love her, he just wanted to use her, dump her.
You do not love me. You do not care about me. If for anything, you put up with our relationship just so we can come here. It's not my fault that you had it all planned out to deceive me, use me, and dump me in the process.
The one thing I shall understand from her angle is just her saying that you cannot detect how, or you cannot just expect me to react to certain things the way other housemates react, because he was saying that some other housemates, they also get triggered but they don't react. So she was just now telling him that she cannot be like other people now. It's not that easy to not react if somebody is like annoying you. But in her case, I've not really seen the trigger like that. Sometimes she's the one that's to bring the trouble. So that's where the issue is. It's just deliberately being problematic. And he was now saying that if every other person in the house is like her, they will not, the house is not going to be conducive for all of them. So you have to display emotional intelligence, and also you also have to consider your partner, because anything that happens to you affects your partner, and this is a game where you need alliances and stuff. So I think that's what he was just trying to make her understand, that don't be having issues, it's going to affect us, our wager, our alliances, and all whatnot. You guys, at some point she now said something that just kind of like indicated that they've had like a cheating episode before, right? She said something about them agreeing for things to be just them in the whole relationship and stuff, that it's just going to be them. But then he went ahead and did the opposite. Like he did something else. Like what did he do? Right? And he was just laughing.
You say one thing, you do another thing. After all, is that not how we still promise ourselves that because of our relationship, it's just the both of us, we won't see other people? But what did you do, Zion? Let's start talking.
It's just that kind of thing where it's like, checkmate. So he did not, like, when I knew that, okay, this actually really happened, or this thing that she's saying, you get where he touched, there's a place that he touched in his system, was with the way he replied. He did not say anything about it. He just laughed. After laughing, he just went back to talking about her being problematic and just trying to like trying to diffuse the situation. He didn't address that thing that she said. So I'm like, okay, I think there has been like that kind of cheating episode in their relationship. It's okay. There's going to be more revelations. This one, they decided that they'll come on live show and be revealing everything to us. It's okay. I do not see this continuing outside the house with all these things that have been said, that they've done in the house. I don't see it happening, to be very honest. But sometimes it might just not be the way that we think. But let's see, Sha. Then for their wager presentation, they were tasked to create a board game that is original, and it has to do with a mystery. Like it has to be like a mystery game, that kind of thing where you might unlock a box or open a mystery card that will lead you to another one, that you just keep unlocking things. So the game has to have some mystery to it. And then Big Brother also said that he was going to create like a life-sized they're going to create a life-size version of it, and they will act as the game characters. And then the game should have terminologies that relates to Big Brother house and stuff. So in the game, they use things like evictions, you know, you have been evicted, you've been this, you've been that. So for the board game that they created, or the way the wager presentation went, was very, would I say, confusing in a way. The only reason I understood it is because I knew the instructions that Big Brother gave them, and I knew what they were going to do. So the board game was basically different game characters. One was the seductress, that's Nelly, and then we had OC in the middle. We had TJ being the one that was narrating what he was saying, what was happening as they were playing the game. For me, that's the part that I felt like was making it boring, or was making it confusing, right? So the narration of what the game was supposed to be happened afterwards. That's Onyeka came after the game, after they were done playing the actual game, and she was saying, okay, this is what the game is about.
We had challenges just as that which I stand on, which our players were asked to evict any player.
And I felt like that was supposed to happen before the game even started. But what they did during the game, what they did for the game was, while it was happening, TJ was saying what was supposed to happen. For example, if someone steps into a box, right, and it says pick a card, and TJ will now say, player 2 stepped into the box, he or she, he is to pick a card and move 2 steps right. I'm like, what is going on?
I am something. You can't see me or touch me, but when you hear me, you have to obey. Big brother.
The whole thing just made the game like quite, for me, Sha, I don't know if you guys watched it, just let me know what you think about it. But the narration in the game and some things that were not supposed to be said in the game just made it like game characters they're not speaking like that, right? So they were just supposed to more or less like do what they needed to do. And if they had talked about every step, like everything, what the game rules were, everything before the game started, then when they are moving, we'll understand the movements, right? They can say, these are the rules of the game. They just read out the rule book and everything. They don't need to explain to us that the person is now moving on to the next phase and he's taking 2 steps forward, and from here he's going right. You get you get my problem? So apart from that whole thing, apart from the execution of the game, I think the game was brilliant and it was quite original. So they basically had different steps. When you come from the edge of the board, you keep playing until you get to the middle guy. I can't remember what they tagged his position, but then you can step in some boxes and the executioner will have to, take you out because you stepped on the wrong box. And then after you get to the middle guy, you now move through there's a part you move through, Sha, and then you go to the puzzle part. You solve the puzzle. If you're not able to finish the puzzle before the second person finishes, and before the second person gets to the middle of the game and comes to you, you'll be executed too. So that's how they kept getting executed, because they did not finish the puzzle before the other person came. And there was a funny part where Victoria, like, it was time for them to take Victoria out. They finished doing what they needed to do and they carried her. I was like, your eyes are supposed to be closed. This is the part where you close your eye.
Solve the challenge.
And then all of them continued like that on Kelly Ray. Kelly Ray was like the last person. He met the seductress, answered this question, and then and then he got to the puzzle part, solved the puzzle, went and like got the mystery. He opened the mystery box, Sha, at the end of the day, and the mystery box was nice. The way they did the smoke and everything, it was actually nice, right? So because of that, because of the originality, the game characters, the thoughtfulness to it, and the fact that they ticked almost all the boxes, they worked together, everything surrounding it made them to win, right? So at the end of the day, they won their wager. Thank God though, because they are going to finish themselves, which I don't mind, Sha. But yeah, they won their wager, and yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.